Never before. Total destruction from mountain to shore.
Creamy, dreamy angel Smurf cake is as creamy and dreamy as I think it is. Uh-oh, sounds like an emergency.
What was that?
We better find out. Come on. Hey, wait for me. Clumsy, come back. Whoa! What's smurfing on? Yeah, who called an emergency assembly?
I think Vanity did.
Vanity? Whenever Vanity calls an assembly, it's nothing but a waste of time.
Maybe this time it really is an emergency.
Oh, the last time Vanity called an emergency assembly, it was to show off the dimple that magically appeared on his chin after breakfast.
Well, if this emergency's that silly, I vote we give him a whole head of new dimples. You got a mouthful.
Oh, please, please, my fellow Smurfs, I have an extremely important announcement to make. I am wearing an extraordinarily Smurfy new hat.
A new hat?
A new hat is not important enough for the whole village to assemble.
I know, but you Smurfs will use any excuse to see me.
That's the last Smurf. Come on.
Oh, how Smurfy. You all want a closer look.
There's a grackle and a sparrow and a robin.
Yeah!
And a big blue duck.
Oof. Oh, I thought they only did that to Brainy. Thank goodness I didn't land on my new hat.
Vanity, what's the meaning of this?
I'd say I'm not the most popular Smurf anymore. They threw me out of the village just because I have a new hat.
I told you before, Vanity, that you must stop calling emergency assemblies for trivial reasons.
Oh my, is that a wrinkle I see? Maybe that's why they don't like me anymore.
You're just imagining things again.
There's only one way to find out. I must gaze into the reflecting pool. It never lies.
Vanity, wait!
Have I really lost my good looks? Oh, what a tragedy.
Excuse me, sir, but you're standing in my favorite spot.
Who are you?
I am Lofty, elf extraordinaire, and I come to this pool to reflect upon my future, my past, myself.
I say, you are handsome. I used to be quite handsome myself, Elf.
I've never seen such a marvel before. A reflection you can hold in your hand.
It's called a mirror.
With such a device, I wouldn't have to come here every time I wanted to admire myself. Oh, dear sir, I live far away, and 10 trips a day is a bit too much. Wouldn't you please lend me your mirror?
Never. Oh, I'd sooner have a new blemish than part with my mirror.
I used to be a lot like you, just another face in the crowd. But then I took that magical bog bath and became the gorgeous elf that you see today.
Really? Oh, I'd give anything if it could make me handsome again.
How about your mirror?
My mirror? Oh, I couldn't.
Suit yourself, if you don't mind looking plain and ordinary.
Oh, very well. Take it. Now, where is this magical bog?
Just past Muddy Marsh in Creepy Deepy Swamp.
Creepy Deepy Swamp. Oh, the thought of going there makes my skin crawl. But what choice have I? Toodaloo!
Once he takes that bog bath, everyone he meets will gasp at the sight of him, just before they scream and run away.
There! That should do it. Now to see if this bog bath really is magic. Oh, it's working. I can feel my skin tingling. I can't wait to show the others the new me.
Vanity never came back for lunch.
Look at the new Vanity. I know. You're speechless. Go ahead, tell the others I'm going to get a mirror so we can all look at me together.
Papa Smurf! Papa Smurf!
Brainy, Smurfette, what's wrong?
It's Vanity. He has a terrible problem.
I know. It's just another one of his imaginary wrinkles.
Oh! Help! Help! I'm a wartmonger!
Great Smurfs!
Poor Vanity!
It's a catastrophe! I hate catastrophes! You should never have trusted the word of a stranger, Vanity. I will start working on a cure immediately. But the spell is strong and the cure is complicated. It may take several days. In the meantime, we must all treat Vanity like any other Smurf.
Don't worry, old friend. We'll stand by you until Papa Smurf finds a cure, even if it takes the rest of your life.
The once Brunny, he is right.
We still like you no matter what you look like.
Thank you all, my dear friends. Oh. Smurfette, would you adorn my table with your beautiful presence?
Oh, Vanity, you wouldn't want me sitting here. You're beautiful enough without me.
Oh.
Jumping jackrabbits. Can we sit with you, Vanity?
Why, of course. Have a seat.
Gee, thanks. Do you still feel Smurfy, Vanity?
As Smurfy as ever, Nat.
You must feel Smurfy on the inside, because you sure don't look Smurfy outside.
I know I'm still a Smurf because I still love to eat Smurf berries just like any other Smurf does.
Well, maybe not exactly like any Smurf does.
And greedy and lazy. Okay, let's play ball.
Hey, what about us?
Sorry, Snappy, you weren't chosen for a team. You Smurflings will just have to watch.
Oh, yeah? Well, we challenge your team to a game.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
On the contrary, Hefty, I think it is a very good idea. The Smurflings must learn from grown-up Smurfs. It is our duty to teach them a lesson.
Smurf it, Nat! Smurf it!
You'll never Smurf by me, Smurfling!
Here, Vanity!
Huh? I got it! I got it! Yikes!
That's the way the ball bounces, Hefty.
Stop him! Stop him!
Wow!
Yikes! Oof!
That does it. Only real Smurfs can play Smurf ball. That's why it's called Smurf ball.
But Brainy...
You are hereby disqualified. No wartmongers.
Gee, Brady, that wasn't very nice.
Well, some Smurf had to put his foot down.
And as usual, yours ended up in your mouth.
I'm sorry, Vanity. That mud magic is very strong. I haven't a clue how to reverse it.
Oh, I'm going to be a wart Smurf forever. I just know it.
There, Vanity. Why don't you go home and get some sleep? I'll begin again the first thing in the morning.
I'll stop and say goodnight to the Smurflings. They were the only ones who treated me Smurfily today.
Did you see his tongue and those feet? Yeah, but without those big feet, he couldn't hop around like this. Look, I'm a wartmonger. I'm a wartmonger. Snappy, don't.
Brainy was right. I'm not a Smurf. I'd be better off with my own kind. I'm gonna go live with the wartmongers.
Now look what you've done. Vanity, wait. Yeah, we're sorry. Wearing wartmongers, he's gone and it's all our fault. Maybe we should tell Papa Smurf. No, Susset. Papa Smurf has been working hard and needs to sleep. Besides, think how upset he'd be if he learned how unsmurfy we've been to Vanity. Yeah, maybe we can bring Vanity back before Papa Smurf finds out. Good idea, Snappy. Come on, let's go. Well, Papa Smurf will know you're gone if you don't get back before breakfast. Don't worry, he'll be in his lab all day working on the anti-wartmonger formula. Wait, what about the other Smurfs? You think it's something, Sassette?
Yeah, how come we gotta come to Gooey Lagoon every time Bull Rush wants wild pond scum?
Yeah!
on, you warheads. Do you want to wake the crocodile?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, has anyone ever seen the crocodile?
Of course not. It's been sleeping at the bottom of Gooey Lagoon since the beginning of the Mud Age. But according to legend, if the crocodile ever wakes up, it won't rest until it eats a king. And you know who the nearest king is.
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo! Hello, fellow wartmongers!
Hey, you, keep quiet. Don't you know this is Gooey Lagoon?
Well, it's certainly got an appropriate name. Yuck! Whoa! Help! Help!
Keep your warts on. We're coming.
Oh, thanks. Lucky for me, you were here.
Lucky for you, you didn't wake the crocodile.
Crocodile? What's that? I still don't understand. Why didn't it eat us?
Maybe we don't look like kings.
You're telling me? Just look at my clothes.
Say, who are you and how come you're blue?
Yeah.
Oh, my name is Van Ribbity. I wandered away from the swamp as a baby. I mean, a tadpole. And grew up in a mountain lake of pure blue water.
Yeah, pure water? Wow, you had it rough.
Yeah.
When King Bulrush learns that you woke the crocodile, you'll wish you'd never returned. Arrest him!
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh. It looks like Vanity was joined by 3 beasties with the same kind of feet. Yikes! I begin to wonder if this was such a Smurfy idea. It was our fault Vanity ran away. It's up to us to find him and take him home. I hope nothing finds us and takes us home.
When Papa Smurf finds out Nat and Snappy missed breakfast, he's going to hold me, Brainy Smurf, responsible.
Don't worry, Brainy. You've never been responsible for anything.
You're absolutely right, Slouchy. Now, I want you to find Nat and Snappy and have them report to my house for a severe scolding, Brainy style.
Now what'll we do? Don't worry, I got an idea.
Papa Smurf will be proud of the way I've handled the Smurflings. I'll be firm but fair, strict but lenient. In short, I'll be abso-Smurfly brilliant.
I sure hope this works. Brainy'll never see through these disguises. In fact, he'll never see them at all.
That's odd. I thought I put my glasses right here. Come in.
Hi, Brainy. Slouchy said you wanted to see us. Yeah, what's smurfing?
Nat, Snappy, it was very naughty of you to miss breakfast. How do you expect to grow up like me if you don't eat right?
Ouch! Gosh, we're sorry, Brainy. Yeah, we promise it won't happen again.
Well, see that it doesn't.
Oof. Say, these look like Brainy's glasses. Hey, Brainy, do these glasses belong to you?
Well, how did they ever get... Well, you know me. Gotta get smurfing. Bye.
What was that all about?
The crocodile! I'm doomed! Doomed!
But who could have awakened him, your incredible grossness?
Let us in! Let us in! And hurry! I should have known those idiots were responsible for this. I'll have their warts.
I wonder who that blue fellow is. That hat he's wearing looks familiar.
I wouldn't worry about hat slag, because if you don't think of something quick, you won't have a head to wear one on.
But your excessiveness. The crocodile won't go back to sleep until it has eaten a king. It's our oldest legend.
It's a rotten legend.
Looks like we'll have to make a run for it, Snappy. Follow me. Did that beastie see us? I don't think so. Then come on, we gotta find a way inside. Where's Vanity?
Now, let me get this straight. You grew up far away from the swamp and never heard of the legend of the Creepodile?
Well, yes, but I still don't know what's going on.
Well, the legend states that whoever wakes the ancient Creepodile shall be made king of the wartmongers.
King of the wartmongers?
Yeah, but I thought the legend said that the Creepodile was supposed to eat the...
Silence! 3 cheers for the new king. Hip, hip. I can't hear you. Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray!
Isn't that just like me? I barely introduced myself, and before you know it, I'm king.
Long live King Van Ribbity! Yay!
Brilliant, your rotundity. Once we feed this new king to the Creepodile, the ancient curse will be broken.
Then I'll be king again.
Oh no, they're gonna feed Vanity to that monster.
Now, to get the new king and the old Creepodile together.
But how are we gonna do that, your amplitude?
Give me that slag. And now for the second half of the legend.
Oh, there's more?
You must feed this magic bell to the Creepodile. It's the one thing that will make him go back to sleep. Once the Creepodile is gone, we can begin your coronation.
Coronation? Oh, I've always wanted one of those. I'll just toss this bell from the suspension bridge, then we can get on with it.
Oh, no, King Van Ribbity. The proper protocol calls for you to float out onto the river in your coronation boat. Right?
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah!
Well, if you say so. After all, it is proper protocol.
Well, of course it is. After you, my king.
Oh no! What do we do now?
I finally found a cure for Vanity's condition. I'm sure he'll be delighted to be his old Smurfy self again.
I hope that Nat and Snappy get back soon. I don't know how long we can keep smurfing the wool over Brainy's eyes.
What's this about Nat and Snappy? What are you Smurflings up to?
We were just trying to help them, Papa Smurf. They went into the swamp after Vanity.
Great Smurfs! They might all be in terrible danger. We must form a search party to go after them at once.
Fear not, loyal subjects. I, King Van Ribbity, will save you from this menace.
Hooray for King Van Ribbity! Hooray!
Being a wartmonger isn't so bad after all. Show yourself, cowardly Creepodile! Van Ribbity, king of the wartmongers, commands it! Nat, Snappy, what are you doing here?
We came to warn you. You're being set up by King Bulrush. Yeah, you weren't made king because of your good looks. It was because the Creepodile only eats kings.
Oh, no!
Don't worry, Vanity. We got a plan. Take off your hat and cape and hurry.
It looks like the Creepodile is almost on top of him.
There, that'll fool that old Creepodile. There's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
I can't believe he ate the whole king.
Yeah!
Phew, that was close. I'll say, that creepy old Creepodile almost had us for dessert.
You Smurflings shouldn't have risked your lives just for me.
Oh, gosh, Vanity. What's your friend's father?
Nat, Snappy, thank Smurfness you're safe. We've looked everywhere for you.
Papa Smurf!
And you too, Vanity. I finally smurfed the cure for you.
Really?
I just hope it works.
Hooray!
What are we gonna do without a king?
As your humble servant, I would be more than willing to resume the burden of being king. Unless, of course, someone has an objection.
Well, I do.
Quiet, you warthead. 3 cheers for King Bulrush. Hip, hip.
Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! Ah, that's more like it.
But are you sure I look Smurfy again?
We already told you do. Yeah, 97 times. Wailing whales! I think you look smurfier than ever, Vanity.
Really? Oh, then I'd better call an emergency assembly so the others can see how wonderful I look.
Oh, no!
And in conclusion, my fellow Smurfs, I've learned that life is what you make it. But it helps if you're just naturally good looking.
Can't you do something about him, Papa Smurf? I'm afraid not. You see, Hefty, the more some Smurfs change, the more they stay the same.